Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Christine. I will leave all my socials down below so you can follow me. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time I post a new video. Now today we will be covering the infamous Jeffree Star Summer Collection. That includes the Jawbreaker Palette, the Mini Breaker Palette, the BrainFreeze Skin Frost. I also have his concealer and a lip gloss. So if you want to see what I think of this shadow palette along with his full summer collection, then keep watching. Hey guys, so look at what we have. Yay! I'm so excited. I mean, this bag just screams me, I swear. I love it. So we're gonna try out Jeffree Star's new collection. Super excited. Jawbreaker Palette. We have the Mini Breaker. We have the BrainFreeze. We have a lip gloss. And we have the concealer in white. So we're gonna start it off. What I'm going to do is start off with the concealer. Now I wanted white because if you're using colorful eyeshadows, it's perfect. It'll just brighten up the colors more. So we're gonna test it out today so you can be the judge. I've always wanted a white concealer. I'm gonna do this, use this concealer as I would to carve out and draw my brows in. Of course, if you haven't seen my brow tutorial, I will leave it in the up hand corner. And this white concealer is really white. It's almost like whiteout, which I love. And I'm gonna go to a higher brow, because we're going to show up and show out. Of course, using Jeffree Star's products, you have to. So let me just carve out the bottom part of my brow. We will see how it dries. But so far, I like the consistency. Definitely not drying. It's not a drying consistency. You know how most concealers, they tend to like leave your skin looking a little dry. This one is actually moisturizing. Look at that. Oh my god. That's so beautiful. I would take a small sponge and just blend so there's no harsh lines in the concealer. And so it evenly distributes throughout. You want a smooth canvas for your eyeshadow. Look at that. That's amazing. This white concealer, so far, I'm living for it. Okay. I'm gonna carve out my brow and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I drew in my brows. I carved them. I actually carved them with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I used the shade C7. It's great for a highlighting if you want to highlight and conceal at the same time. This is a really good concealer. So we're gonna start off with the new Jawbreaker Palette. Now this is what it looks like inside for those who have not seen it yet. Beautiful color story. Now we're going to try to use as many colors as possible without making the look crazy. Maybe I'll start off with Sour, which is this color. and I'll put it in the inner corner. I'm going to do as I normally do with my colorful eyeshadows, dip in a little at a time, just so I have more control of the eye look and where the eyeshadow goes. Right off the bat, I really like this color. It's not like any other green I've seen in a shadow, in an eyeshadow palette. It has like a really distinct kind of undertone to it. I really like it. I'm just taking it in my inner corner, and I keep dipping in because I'm dipping in a little at a time. It's very pigmented, so that's a big plus, as you can see. Maybe I'll dip into Gumdrop, which is this color here. This color is beautiful. Pastels are like really hard to formulate because they're so light in color. And wow, look at this. This color is beautiful. You see what I mean with white concealers? They kind of let the eyeshadows just pop more. So I really recommend getting a white concealer for all of you. It doesn't matter your complexion. It just allows for like maximum pigmentation when you're working with colorful eyeshadows. That's gorgeous so far. Let's see. Next color I think I'm going to work with is maybe that color. I haven't showed you the kickback. So this is what the kickback looks like on the pan. It's not horrible, but just so you guys are aware what it looks like. I'm dipping in. It's almost shocking to me how these pastel colors are so pigmented. I don't know, well, definitely I know the white concealer is helping, but it's crazy how pigmented these are. I've used pastel eyeshadows before with other brands, and this by far has like exceeded my expectations in terms of pigmentation. It's just crazy how pigmented they are. And this is not sponsored. Yes, I love Jeffree Star's products, but if it didn't work out for me, I would tell you guys. This palette so far, oh, let me get the purple. These three colors are amazing. We'll go with BrainFreeze next, which is this color here, that blue. This color is very pigmented as well. And look at that. Now I want to fuse these colors together, make it more seamless. So I just go back with each color and blend them in together. Make sure they're blended in seamlessly, especially when you're using different colors. If you're using a whole bunch of different colors, you want to make sure they're blended seamlessly. You don't want any harsh lines unless you're just going for that abstract look. But that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just going back and making sure they're blended seamlessly, while at the same time allowing for maximum pigmentation per color. You don't want any color to get faded out. With this palette, it's not a problem because they're so pigmented, but when you blend shadows, they tend to fade out in color. So that's what we have so far. I'm going to cut my crease and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back. I cut my crease. Now we're going to continue with a really small detailed brush like this. I want to dive into maybe the yellow, which is Wow. This color here. I'm just doing small strokes because I want it to be as perfect as possible. This is the great thing about an eyeshadow palette having a big mirror, because you can use it, especially like if you're on the go and you need to do your makeup in a cab, or you definitely don't want to do it while you're driving, but in an Uber, you can just use this eyeshadow palette with the mirror attached. And I like that it just has a versatility, like it has multiple colors, so you can just, you don't have to bring 5 different eyeshadow palettes with you if you're traveling. You can just bring one. And that's what I like about Jeffree Star's palettes. He just has different colors that suits your needs and for what you're feeling that day. So that yellow is there. So that's good. So now I want to dip into another color. Maybe I'll do Bubblegum, which is this pink color here. I'm gonna have to use the mirror again. And here I'm doing small patting motions because since I have that yellow there, I don't want it to blend in with the yellow because I want the yellow to appear as if it's just a streak, a line of yellow. Now if you have a hooded eye like me, of course you want to look down so you can get in that crease as much as possible. So far I haven't been disappointed with any of the colors that I've used. We're gonna move right along. Maybe now go into Suck, which is that orange color. This color here. I'm bringing it in towards the bubblegum color, the pink color, just because I want it to blend. Let's try Cherry Wet. This color here. I keep digging my nail into the eyeshadow palette. I don't know if I like that together. It's a great color, but I don't think that was a good choice. I will dip into Cotton Candy and go over that bubblegum color in my inner portion of my eyelid. This Cotton Candy color. Maybe to give it more variety since everything looks so matte. Definitely think it helped it, but let me see. Maybe I will brighten up the color of the Suck and use orange juice, which is this color here. Ooh, that's pretty. I really like that color. That color is pretty. Wow. Maybe what else? We will use, maybe I will go over that cherry wet color and see if I can maybe save it, because it looks too similar. Like this color looks too similar to here, and the fact that it's like so close together, I don't like that. So maybe I'll go with Bite Me, this color here, something more different. Yeah, kind of like that more. Yeah, I kind of like that more. So this is what we have so far. It looks a little weird right now, but I'm gonna make it work. I wanted to test out as many colors as possible for you guys, just so you guys can see how it performs on the eye. So I'm going to do the other eye off camera, finesse it a bit, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so I completed my eye look off camera. I did the other eye. For complexion products, I basically used the Conceal and Define, the one I used earlier, the C7. I used it to highlight around my eye area. I used C10 to complete as like a complexion product, and then I used the C13 as like a bronzing product, and I just swirled it with my favorite brush and just swirled it all over. So I use that as my full complexion product, and I love the eye look so far. I think it's a great summer look. So I just realized, guys, that we got so crazy with this Jawbreaker palette that we didn't even get into the mini breaker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the mini breaker for my under eye around my waterline. Start off with Bubblegum, which is this color here. And I want to use it for my inner corner. Okay, then we're gonna dip into Orange Crush, which is this color here. Using the same brush. Dipping into Bubblegum again, just so it blends. And then I want to use Purple Punch, that color here. Okay guys, so this is what we have. I like it. It's really fun for the summer, and if you live somewhere tropical like I do, then it's great for all year round. Really nice. So we're gonna go on. We're gonna try the BrainFreeze, which is the highlighting palette. This is what it looks like. And everything looks good. So maybe we'll start off with frozen fruit, which is this pink, light pink, peachy color. What in the world? Oh my God, guys, are you seeing this? Like, what just happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is gorgeous. Oh my God. I'm obsessed. Now, this is definitely not for the faint of heart. Oh. What? I want to know, what did Jeffree put in this? Like, what? This is gorgeous. Oh my God. Now, because I'm extra, I'm going to dip into the Jawbreaker. This. Looking at it, I'm like obsessed. So I'm going to swirl and try to put it directly on top. I don't even know what to say. Like, what? I'm literally applying it. See, we have frozen fruit down here. I'm applying Jawbreaker literally on top. So almost where my cheekbone divots in, just to give it dimension. These highlighters are insane. Like, what? Oh my God. So you know what? To be extra, extra, we're going to go into cold shoulder and literally just a tiny bit. Look at, oh my God. Like, this needs anything else, but just so we can test it out. Literally right here. Really small. Now, it doesn't look like a difference on camera, but in person, it just applies, it just gives like a more dimensional look. But that's crazy. That is like insane. What I'm going to do to make this appear more seamless, I'm going to get some blush. I always feel like it's best to apply your highlighter first, then your blush, because you can always fuse them together, if that makes sense. So it's not a harsh line of highlighter and then blush. So they kind of fuse together seamlessly this way. You see that? It just gives it like more of a seamless look to it. And I go heavy on the blush sometimes, like, especially for something like this, like, why not, you know? Oh my God. That highlighter is everything and more. Like, are you kidding me right now? That just blew my freaking mind. We've reviewed everything so far minus the beautiful lip gloss. The gloss is what it's called. This is the shade Candy Drip. Oh, it smells like cotton, like a fair, like cotton candy, like, oh my god, like I want to eat this. Oh my god. Feels really great on the lips. I have foundation on my lips, guys, but oh my god, this is beautiful. That's what it looks like. Oh, it feels super comfortable on the lips. It doesn't do that like weird slimy thing that some lip glosses do when you put your lips together. And I purposely applied like 4 layers to see if it does. Yeah, it doesn't. It feels so nice on the lips. We've reviewed everything. We'll go down the line. Jawbreaker Palette. Definitely recommend. Beautiful palette. Beautiful color story. Super pigmented. There was kickback, but not nothing crazy. Not anything crazy. Out of all the colors, we used 10 colors in this palette. That's why I purposely did this colorful eyeshadow look, just so you guys can see, you know, how the colors perform on the eye. I wanted to use as many colors as possible. So we used 10 colors out of this eyeshadow palette, the Jawbreaker. And in this one, we used 1, 2, 3. We used 3 in this shadow, in this eyeshadow palette. Of course, I recommend the mini breaker, but if you don't have the money to get both, I definitely recommend you get this one. This one, I believe the mini breaker also has, I don't know how many, but I think it has a few colors that the Jawbreaker has. So if you don't have, again, if you don't have money for both, I definitely recommend getting the Jawbreaker out of the two. You just get more bang for your buck. You get more colors, more variation of colors. Beautiful palette. Definitely recommend this, as I do his other palettes. The BrainFreeze, like, let's do a close-up. What in the world is what I want to know? Like, this is insane. This is just gorgeousness beyond belief. Like, I can't even comprehend what I'm looking at. Like, look at that. And I'm not just boosting these products up. You guys can see for yourself. Like, this, insane. I definitely recommend getting this. This has for your darker complexion girls as well as for your lighter complexion girls and anything in between. This is what I love about him. He definitely thinks of all complexions and all skin tones. So definitely snag this. The concealer. Now guys, I know when you look at a white concealer, it could be really scary. But as you can see, like, you can't see the white. And if you can, it could be probably here, which I like anyway, because I like to highlight on my brow bone. But I definitely recommend you getting the white concealer, especially if you're a person that loves colorful eyeshadows. Definitely recommend. If you guys do not have this, snag this. I'm sure this is like the only concealer that is not sold out yet. and probably because everyone's scared to use it. But if you, whether you're a darker complexion or lighter complexion, this works to your benefit. It just gives a blank canvas for your eyeshadows, especially if you're using, whether it's pastels or any colorful eyeshadows. So definitely recommend getting this one. And last but not least, the gloss. I only have this gloss, but this is just beautiful. Super comfortable. I applied 4 layers, so it layers on very nicely. And it's just gorgeous. Like, it's so gorgeous. And here's the look. Now guys, if you want to see more colors, more eye looks on this eyeshadow palette, on either one of them, just leave me a comment down below. I definitely recommend all the products I've used today. Again, more the Jawbreaker than the mini palette, just for the people that can't afford to get both. This palette is going to be the jam also all summer long, probably throughout the winter too. It's just a great color story, especially even if you have, believe it or not, if you're a person that just likes neutrals, you can go on with something like this, even this tasty color, this cone color, this good morning color. For a person that just loves neutrals, you can get this palette as well. It's very versatile. Definitely recommend getting. But my favorite star of the show is this. Like, oh my god. I thought the other skin frost I had was amazing. This just like, this is gonna be my new favorite go-to. I love this Skin Frost Pro Palette. This one, if anything, let's say you only have a few bucks, get this. This is gorgeous. This is just amazing. Beyond belief. Like, I can't even. Such a beautiful Skin Frost Pro Palette. Like, this is by far my favorite. So with that being said, we're done here. I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.